What's up guys, welcome back to Code with Clinton. So in this video I'm going to show you how to implement a like and unlike feature in a blog application. Understand? This means that logged in users can decide to like a blog post or they can decide to unlike a blog post. Understand? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right now. So I have this simple blog application. This is a simple blog website. So on this website we have 3 blog posts. Understand? So I can just click on read more. Click on read more and I can come down here and decide to like this blog. I can decide to like this post. If I've read it finished and I like the content, I can just click on the like button and click on it. You can see it has been liked. If I click again, I've already unliked the post. So I'm going to show you how to implement the like and unlike feature in a blog website using Django. You understand? So right now I have a simple blog site here. So I'll show you how to implement that feature. So if you click on read more, you can see there is no like button there yet. You only have the comment section and the detail of this particular blog post. I'm going to show you how to implement the like feature and the unlike feature. So without further ado, we're getting started right now. So right now, I think I'll close up this one. I'll close it up. So right now, we're going to be working with this one. Instead, I'm going to be working with this particular blog website. So now let's add up the features. So go down to my code. So this is my code over here. So currently I'm gonna give you the source code. So the source code is gonna be down below this. Check the description of this video. The description of this video, you'll find a link to the source code so you can try out things by yourself. So I'm gonna share the source code with you guys. So don't worry about copying the code from here. So right now I have this simple blog application. We have our Django project called my blog. We have our app called blog app. Understand? So right now I'm going to create a new field in this post model. I'm going to call this field like or likes. I'm going to call it likes. Understand? So let's do that right away. So I'm going to say likes. Okay, just give me some time. So it says likes. I'm going to call this field likes. So now I'm going to link this particular field to our user model in instance. So we're going to use the many-to-many relationship in instance. I'm going to say models. I'll explain why. I'll say models of many-to-many. Many-to-many field. So I'm going to simply say user. And I'm going to give it a related name. I'll say, let's just say posts. Understand? So that's it. So you might be wondering, why are we using a many-to-many feed? I'm going to explain why I have to use why I have to use a many-to-many feed. Understand? This because a post can be liked by many users, and a user can like many blog posts. That's the reason we're using the many-to-many. That's why we are using the many-to-many relationship. Understand? I just said it right now. I said a post can be liked by many users, while a user also can like many blog posts. Can see that it is many. Can see that they both have the many aspects. Understand? So that's why we're using the many-to-many relationship over here. So after we've done this right now, we simply have just run migrations. Understand? So we're going to say python-manage.py make migrations. So right now we need to make migrations, right? So I'm going to run the command python-manage.py make migrations. So after that, we need to migrate. Understand? So I'm going to migrate. So we are migrating now. So that's done now. So we need to run server. So run server. So our server should be up and running. So our server is currently running. So that's nice. So after we've done this now, right now we need to go down to the detail page. You understand? So we are going to have that like button on the detail page. You understand? On this page, just on there. So right now I want to add a like button, and also I want to add the like button on this particular page just above the comment section. So let's do that right now. So I'll simply go down to my other code where I did this before. I'll simply copy the code from there so we can save time. I don't want to do this from scratch, so we can save time, please. You understand? So let me say template, the detail page. You understand? Detail. So copy this from there. The detail page is there. So I'm going to pause and get. Okay, so right now I've copied the code already. I've copied it. So just simply copy. Once you copy now, So I'm going to go down to our current project now. Go down to the detail page, go down to your template, go down to the blog app. You see a folder called template. So in the folder there are two files, blog index and blog details. So open the blog detail page. So just above the comment section, I just need to paste in this code I copied. You understand? So let's do that right away. So just let me come just here. So I'll paste it. So I've been pasted. So I need to remove some of the stuff that are there. I need to remove some things that are there. You don't need them for now. When you need them, I'm going to add them in a sense. So just remove them. So I've removed them. So this is what we have now. This is what we have. So I've put this. I've put in here. Just say 1 like, or let's just say 3 likes. 3. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so let's see how it looks like on the page. So just refresh the page right now. Let me show this is recording. Okay, it's recording. Okay, so we have 3. We have like some. Wow. So what I want now, I simply want the like icon. That like icon. So we can go down to Bootstrap, getbootstrap.com, go down to their icon section. You'll see some free icons you can use on your website for free. So you'll see some free icons you can use on your website. Simple. Understand? So click on icons. So click on icons. So I need that art icon. So currently I am on the icon section. So just scroll down, come over here and click on. Let's just search for art. HEART. Art. So I think you can see we have it over here. We are going to need two of them. This light one and the dark one. So I'm going to copy this one first. So simply copy. So I'm going to simply copy that. So copy the SVG code. So copy the SVG code over here. Just simply click on this icon, copy. So we have copied that already. Okay, so just come over here to the detail page. Yeah, this is it here. So paste. Okay, pasted now. So let's see how it looks like now. Refresh this page. Okay, that's it. But we're not done yet. We're not done. So I need to put this in a button. I forgot. I need to put this in a button. So let's do that right away. It should be a button. Paste. Okay, right now, why there's a button there? Okay, so that's it. And before I proceed, I need to copy. There's a style for this. I made some styles on the previous project. I need to just get the style on top here. It's very necessary, so it's going to look quite good. You understand? So copy and let's go down to our current project. So just at the top of the page, just at the top here. So the source code will be down below. So don't worry about what I'm doing. The source code will be down there, so you can follow along properly. Understand? So this is where we have our bots. This is where we have the stuff here. Okay, let's refresh the page and see how it looks like now. Refresh. Okay, I think it's better now. So I'm gonna make this icon bigger. Let's just say 20. Let's just change the height and width to 26. Okay. Okay, I think it's perfect now. So what I want to do now? Want to do something simple now. What I want to do is that whenever a user click on this icon, I want to send a post request to our detail view, to the view that renders this page. I want to send a post request to that view to enable me like this blog post. You understand? That's what I want to do. You understand? Before you can send a post request, you must have a form and a submit button, right? So right now I'm going to create a form and a submit button. You understand? This icon is going to be our button. You know, this icon is going to be our button in the form. So let's do that right away. So we're going to just create a simple form over here. So let's do that right away. We're going to simply say form. Okay. So form, I'm going to get a method of post. So we're going to say method should be equal to post. Okay, that's it there. So right, that's it. Just you come and cut the button and make sure the button is inside of the post, inside of the form. So we're going to put the button inside of the form. Okay, well, so now we want to simply send a post request to the detail view, the view that renders this particular page we are on, the view that renders this page. So here's the view. So I'll show you where the view is. So let's open the view. So I think this is the view here. This is the blog detail view. So I'm going to send the post request. Currently we already have a post request going on here. So that's nice. So what I'm going to do is simple. So now let's just simply say, first of all, I want to get the logged in user. You understand? Before you can like a blog post, you must be logged in. So I want to get a logged in user. I'll simply say if request. So we already have a post request ongoing here. So this post request for the comment. So since we already have one there, we can make use of this one we have. So first of all, I want to get a logged in user. I'll simply say if request dot user dot is authenticated. So you can only like a blog post only if you are logged into the website. So once we've done this now, so right now we're just checking if the user is logged in. So I want to get this user. So means the user should be equal to request dot user. So it's as simple as that. So now we've gotten the logged in user. So what do I want to do? This is what I want to do over here. So before I proceed, I'm gonna go down to let's go down to the admin session now. So let's say 127, and let's just simply say admin. So let's log in. So currently we are on the admin session. Instead, so you click on a particular blog post now. You can see we have this select feature instead, and it's listing out all the users on the website. Currently, we only have 2 users on this website instead. So as you can see, none of these users has liked the blog post. None of them have liked the blog post instead. None of them have liked it. So if any of them have liked it, that user would have been selected. Something like that. The user would have been selected, but currently none of the users have liked this blog post, so you can see both of them are not selected in any way. So right now I want to add the logged in user. I want to make sure he's a user that have really liked this post. Understand? That's what I want to do on the front end. So right now just come down here. So what do we do? So what do we do over here now? Just come down here and me say post. So I want to get in the post we are on currently. We already have it at the top here, which is called post. As me say post, I'll say post.likes. Understand? Likes is coming from the models.py file, from this attributes. Understand? I'll say post.likes. So after that, I'll say post.likes.add. Sound to add the current logged in user. So that's it there. Understand? So let's see. Okay, now so then right now if I go down to that page again, let's go down to the detail page of a particular blog post. Right now I'm going to go down to the detail page. Let's just pick. Currently we are on Django project ideas. So refresh this page. So click on the like button, click on it. Oh, it threw an error, CSRF token. So I forgot to add the CSRF token to our detail page, to the form. So come over here and just add the CSRF token. So that's it. So now let's go down to the page again. Refresh. So now click on the like button, click on it. Okay, now currently we just like this. Currently the logged in user just liked this blog post. So how do we confirm? We can't confirm it on the front end. It's not reflecting on the front end yet. But go down to the admin section, you'll find out. Go down to the admin, click on Django project ideas. You can see it picked both Clint and Mike as someone that has liked the blog post. So you know what it does? At the first, when we came here the first time, I picked Mike as someone that has liked the blog post instead. So that I can see both of them are highlighted. And currently Clint is the current logged in user, and he has clicked on that button. It now shows that Clint has also liked the blog post. Currently this blog post has 2 likes. You understand? So there's something I want to also check out for now. Let's assume a user has already liked this post and he wants to unlike. Let's assume he mistakenly clicked on the like button and he wants to unlike. So how does he go about that? So that's what we want to implement. Now I want to implement the unlike feature. So just right there, I implemented the like feature, whereby from the form you send a post request. After you send a post request, you have to check if the user is logged in. So if the user is logged in, I said from the form you send a post request by clicking on that button. So after you've done that, we check if the user is logged in. If the user is logged in, we get the user, and then we help the user like the blog post. That's what we did here. So right now I want to check now. Let's assume a user liked a post and he wants to unlike. How do we go about that? So that's what I want to implement over here right now. So right now let's implement the unlike feature. You understand? So right now I'm going to simply say if posts.likes. So I'm trying to check if the logged in user has liked the post before. Let's assume, for example, now for example on Facebook now, if you've already liked the post and you click on the like button again, that means you are trying to unlike the post. You understand? So that's what I want to implement over here. So I want to simply check if the user has. So I want to check if the logged in user has liked the post before. If he has and he clicks on the button again, That means it wants to unlike the blog post. So how do we implement that right now? So this is how we do it. So to our editor, so I'm going to check if the user has liked the blog post before. So let me say if post.likes dot filter. I'll say dot filter. So I'm going to filter this user. So I'm going to simply say if post.like dot filter. Okay, so right now I'm going to filter by the logged in user. I'm going to filter by his ID or username. Understand? You can see this likes we have here, this likes attributes we have here is simply pointing to the user model, Django user model which we have here. So I'm going to filter it through based on the user ID. You understand? The logged in user ID. That's how we're going to do. I'm going to say if request.filter ID should be if it is equal to user.id. So we're going to check if it exists. So we're going to check if the current logged in user has already liked the post. That's what we're trying to do now. So let me say if post.like.filter ID equal to user.id.exist. So if it exists, if this user has already liked the post, that's what we're trying to do. So if this user has liked the post before, we're going to simply help the user unlike the post. You understand? So I'm going to say post.likes.remove. Then I'm going to simply say remove user. Understand? So in the user, so what we just did here is simple. So we simply have to check if the, so we checked if the user has liked the post and he clicks on the button again. So that means you're going to help the user unlike the post. You understand? So that's what we just did there. You understand? So this is it now. So I'm going to write in the else block. So I was going to say else. So if the user has not liked the post before, we are going to help the user like the post. As simple as that. Understand? So that's what we just did over there. That's it. But what we've done here is not reflecting on the front end. It's not reflecting, but it's reflecting on the back end. So let's see. Let's see if it's reflecting. So now, right now, if we check the admin now, you can see we have both Clinton, and Mike. They both like this. You can see they are both highlighted. You get so to the detail page. So right now we are going to simply so just cancel. So right now I'm going to click on this again. Currently Clint is logged in and Clint has already liked this blog post before. He has already liked it, right? He has liked it before. So if he clicks on this button again, it's going to simply unlike the post. You understand? Click on it again. Okay, I just clicked on the blog post. I've unliked the post, but it's not reflecting on the front and it's not reflecting. So go back to the admin section now, refresh this page. You see that Clint won't be highlighted again once I refresh the page. So refresh the page. You can see now Clint is no longer highlighted. It's just Mike. You understand? So that's it there. So let's make it. So now right now I want to make sure it is being reviewed on the front end. You understand? So how do we go about that? So I'm gonna create a variable now. I'm gonna create a variable. I'm gonna call this variable. I'm gonna simply say message. I'll just call it. I'm gonna say it should be equal to false. At first, it's gonna be equal to false. So whenever a user unlikes a post, I'm gonna set MSG to false. Understand? To false. Understand? This is just for the front end to false. So that's it over there. And also, whenever a user likes a post, I'm gonna set MSG to true. You understand? So that's it over there. So that's it there. Okay, and one more thing again, I want to also make sure that I want to also make sure that I want to also make MSG true outside of this post request. MSG can only be true after a user has clicked on that like button. After a user already made the post request. But before I do that, I'll come back to that. Let's just proceed. I'll come back to that so you can understand what I'm talking about. I'll come back to that. So after that now, I'm gonna pass in MSG into the context. So context, I'm gonna simply say MSG. I'm gonna simply say MSG. So that's it over there. So I think this is just too long. I think you can cut that. Okay, I think it's better now. Okay, now so to the detail page. So now I'll simply say if MSG, so I'm going to say if MSG is true. So if MSG now we're trying to check if MSG is true, that means we are going to simply have the like button. We are going to have the like button, but the dark one. Understand? So, but the dark one. So I'm going to go down to Bootstrap again, and let's get the dark art button. So let's get it. So this is it over here. So copy. Okay, so now let's go down to our page again and just paste over here. Let's make it big. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. It's gonna really help me. Thank you. Okay, so that's it over. So once MSG is true, that means user like the blog post. So if MSG is false, so I'm gonna simply say else over here. Let me say else. So now let's copy this and just simply paste here. Okay, let's see what it looks like in the browser now. So the browser, so let's see, refresh this page. I don't want to. So now come back here. I don't want to resend. If I resend, I'm going to make a post request. You understand? So refresh this page. Let's see. So click on the like button. Click on it. You can see now. I just like this blog post now. Clinton just liked it. So go down to the admin. If I refresh the page, you see Clinton will be selected. Clinton will be highlighted. Nice, because Clinton is highlighted already. That's nice. That's nice. It's working. It's working. Okay, right now just remove mic. Understand? So just leave. Let's leave it like that. Let's save if you like. Okay, now you can see Clinton just like the blog post. If I click on it again, if I click again, I already unlike it. Understand? Go down to the admin. You can see Clinton has been removed already. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so that's it over. That was it there, but we're not done. We're not done. Instead, we're not done. So I'm going to like again. Let me like. So Clinton just liked it. I just liked the blog post. I liked it now. So before I proceed, I just like the blog post, but I just liked it. So I want to add the number of posts, number of likes. So I'm going to simply say it's going to be posts dot likes dot count. This post we have here has been passed to the context dictionary. We check the view.spy file. You can see we've already passed post the context, post the current blog post we are on currently. Understand? So I also may say post.likes.count. So that's going to give us the total number of likes a particular blog post has. Understand? So that's it there. So let's just refresh this page. Let's go down to the home page and come back again. I don't want to send a post request from there. You can see it says one like. I already like this blog post. I already liked it. Understand? But right now our art icon is now showing the light square, the light icon. I want you to show the dark icon. You can see now. If I click on it now, you can see I like this blog. I like it. This post have been liked by me. You understand? It have been liked by me. You can see that. But if I refresh this page, this art icon is going to go back to the. It's going to go back to the light icon. You know why? The reason is because this art icon will only change if there is a post request that checks if the user has voted or not, if the user has liked the blog post or not. This art icon only changes during a post request. Instead, if I go back to the home now, Clinton has liked this blog post. You can show you that one person liked this post. One person. I go to the admin and refresh this page. You will see that Clinton likes this blog post on the admin. You understand? But once I go back to the home page now and come back here, that art icon is going to go back to the default state. You understand? The default, you can see now it's now showing the light icon. As I said before, this icon will only change if there's a post request. But I want to make sure that it can also change if there's a get request. You understand? If there's I want to make sure that this icon is at the right state. I want to make sure that this right icon is at the right state, even at a post request or a get request, because the icon only changes on the post request. So go down to your views.py file. So right now, the views.py file. So at this point everything works at this point here. So just right there, I check if it is at this if block here. We simply check to see if a user has already liked the blog post. If he has liked and is liking again, and he's clicking on the button and is clicking on the button again, that means he's trying to unlike the post, and we simply remove him. That's what we did there. You understand? So what I want to do is this. Now I'll simply copy out this code. I'll copy it. I'll just simply say Ctrl C. I'll take it up here outside of the post request. I'll simply check. What I want to do is simple. I want to simply check if the I want to do is simply I want to simply check. Okay, before I do that out, I need to also make sure. I'll simply say if I need to get the logged in user. I need this logged in user also. Control C. So Control V. So I need the logged in user also. So I also need to get this logged in user here. Instance. Let's just do that. Let's just get him over here. Okay, now so that's it there. So what I did is simple. What I'm just doing now, simply, I'm gonna get this at first. We check if the user is logged in. So I get a logged in user. So at this point here, I want to check if the user has liked the post already. If the user has liked the post, I want to set MSG to true. MSG should be equal to true. Understand? So I'm gonna send this to the top. So right now I'm going to check if the user has liked the post. I want to set this MSG to true. Understand? So this MSG on the detail page. If MSG is true, we are going to have the dark art button. But if it is not, we are going to have the light art button. Understand? And before I did this change, before I made these changes on top here, MSG can only be true when there's a post request. But right now I've already mentioned that MSG can also be true when there is a get request. Understand? So we simply check if the user has liked the blog post already. If they have liked it, we're going to set MSG to true. Understand? So that's what we just did there now. So I'm going to go down to my browser now, to the home page. So let's click on this other blog post, Django AWS setup. So click over here. You can see it says 1. If I go back to the home page, let's go back to the home page again. Where is it? Click on home. Come back to the Django AWS setup again. Go back there. You can see it's still highlighted perfect. That's because of the MSG we set there. I really hope you do understand. So everything is working perfectly fine. You can like a blog post. I can click on it again. Click on it. So right now I just unlike this. I just unlike the blog post. It's as simple as that. So I'm gonna do a brief recap. So first of all, what do we do? First of all, from our detail page, we had to send a post request. Instead, we made a post request to this view, to this detail view. You understand? So after that, we checked for the logged in user. After that we got the logged in user. You understand? So what we did now is that we have to now check if a user has already liked a blog post and they click on the button again. That means they want to unlike. So I have to just simply help the user unlike the post, and I set MSG to false. So once MSG is false, we are going to have the light icon on the front end. You understand? So else, what we did now, this else block simply does this now. So this else block simply means that if the user clicks on that button on the front end and they haven't clicked on that, and they haven't clicked on the button before, they have not liked the blog post before, we are simply going to help them like the blog post. You understand? And we set MSG to true. That's what we did here. As simple as that. And this same logic we have here, I have to bring it outside. But outside here, we are not unliking, just what we did here. I simply just want to I simply want to just use this condition to help set MSG to true. So what this does is that this helps to check if the current user likes as this helps to check this if condition up there helps to check if the current user has already liked the blog post. If they've liked it before, we're going to set MSG to true. That's going to make sure that this icon is the dark one. As far as they have liked it, it's going to be like that, even if you refresh the page. You understand? So that's just it for this video. That's for this video. I really hope you do understand. I know I was a bit fast. I was a bit too fast. I even knew it myself. So sorry for that. So the source code is down below. Tell me what you think about the video. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your opinions. Tell me what you think. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. So in the next video, we are going to have a better user experience. So in the next video, we are going to have a better user experience. Understand? This time, on this application, whenever you like a post or you unlike a post, the page refreshes. That's bad user experience, right? So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to use JavaScript to like and unlike a blog post without the page refreshing. On this video, the page has been refreshed. If I click on the like icon, the page refreshes. If I, you can see, if I click again to like, the page reloads. This is kind of a poor user experience, understand? So in the next video, I'll show you how to use Ajax or JavaScript to make this happen asynchronously, like real time, without the page reload. So we'll see you in the next video. So stay tuned, do well to subscribe, like this video and share it. So I'll stay blessed and bye bye.